Hello and welcome back to Unavowed. This is part 11. We just rescued a baby in Wall Street and now let's see what else there is to do.
Come on, kid, move! I just want to get a bit of target practice in.
I don't see what the big deal is.
I can't shoot the target with KK in front of it. I might hit her.
You know bullets just go through her, right?
Yeah, but it's still weird.
If it doesn't bother her, I don't see why it should bother you.
Why is she so keen to be shot at anyway?
She says it's fun.
Fun.
Different things are fun when you're dead. Hey, you talked to Eli yet? He seems okay, but I think we should all check on him, just to let him know we're here, you know?
We found a ghost during that last mission.
Yep, Eli told me all about it. KK and I will take care of it. With everything you found out, we should be able to handle it solo. So, thanks.
What's going on in here?
Oh, KK's just messing with Vicky, that's all. I'd stop her, but it's not like I can make KK do anything. Plus, it's nice to see KK mess with someone else for a change.
Any thoughts on that last mission?
I heard all about it. So you went to Fairyland, huh? I can only assume no drugs were involved. As for killing Robin Goodfellow, well, I can't say he didn't have it coming. Still, I hope Eli's okay. What he did is not exactly something you can take back.
See you around, Logan. You too, KK.
Sure, we'll chat later.
So, fairies exist. And they aren't the cute twee things I read about as a kid either. Heck, someday I might have to go toe-to-toe with another one. I see why Mandana was always training so hard. Speaking of Mandana, she's kinda taking a break today. She's in the study, so we're giving her some space. Anyway, what's going on?
What's going on in here?
Oh, Mandana said I could use that target for practice. I was thinking of all the bad guys we've seen so far. I figured I should brush up. Training here would be easier than the ranges I usually go to. Too many cops asking me awkward questions. Of course, they also have fewer ghost kids trying to psych me out. So, 6 of 1.
Any thoughts on that last mission?
Don't feel guilty about Goodfellow. Sometimes taking a bad guy out is the only way. I guarantee one thing, if Eli was a cop, they'd pin a medal to his chest.
We'll chat later.
Right. Catch you later.
Let's go talk to Eli. Oh, still fire rating.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I was a bit distracted. Good thing, too. It's all I can do to stop myself from racing down to Wall Street to check on the kid.
Any thoughts on our last mission?
I'm a great-grandfather. Isn't that crazy? And it terrifies me to think how close we came to losing that kid. Terrifies me to the bone. The nerve of that Robin Goodfellow, threatening Elijah with the hunters. At least he won't go tattling now, not unless Soot and Ash can talk.
Won't the hunters be after Elijah eventually anyway?
That's true. If Elijah keeps using his power, the hunters will come. And when that happens, I'll be there for him. And if I'm not around by then, he'll have all this. My workshop, my notes, a legacy to inherit. It feels good knowing that. It feels real good.
Is Mandana doing okay?
Yeah, she's hanging in there, just as I am. Just, talk a bit quieter around her than normal. Her head still hurts.
Could I ask you about some of the pictures on your walls?
Sure, I guess.
Those 2 little girls, are they yours?
Yeah, but I kinda don't want to talk about them now, if that's okay.
Alright. Talk to you soon, Eli.
Yeah, same.
Talk to the hungover Jinn.
Plus, you walk so loud. Apologies. My head is still a wee bit sensitive. I will manage.
I don't really understand why her accent has completely changed because of a hangover or because of being drunk. I mean, the drunk thing I can kind of understand, but now? Hungover, huh?
Yes.
So, are you holding up?
I admit that it has been difficult, but I am managing. Hunting this demon helps. Eli told me that it gets easier, but never quite gets better. Perhaps he thought that was reassuring.
Any thoughts on that last mission?
Robin Goodfellow spread mischief and death far and wide. His actions caused much pain and misery. Do not mourn for him. I certainly will not.
Should we start a meeting?
Yes. Eli said he had some information to share. It is time he did so.
You look kinda tired, Eli. You okay?
I'm fine. Too much fire reading. Takes a lot out of you. Anyway, information about Mel Caressa was carefully guarded. Even with fire reading, all I found were fragments. But I did learn a few things.
Don't keep us in suspense.
Yeah, what are we dealing with here? You said yesterday that it had something to do with knowledge?
Yes, quite literally. From the bits I was able to pick up, the name Mel Caressa is synonymous with knowledge.
What does that mean? It knows things? What kind of things?
It knew about Galen and how to free her.
Indeed. It knew just where to strike, and who to strike against. Again and again. Only a creature with immense reserves of knowledge could achieve this.
So Mel Caressa literally knows everything?
It appears to know more than we do for certain. It has a decisive advantage.
Knowledge is power? My dad used to say that all the time.
A trite phrase, but in this instance, quite true.
So how do we stop it?
I don't really know. In the texts I read, nobody ever mentioned being possessed by Mel Caressa. They just talked to it.
Talk to it.
Yeah, they'd summon it, then ask it questions. Usually about dark magic or how to defeat an enemy. And they had to pay in blood. Lots of it. People would die every single time. But Mel Caressa was always correct every single time.
If Mel Caressa is so smart, how did it let itself become exercised?
You're right. It should have known we were there. Should have known how to avoid us, or stop us.
You really think so? I mean, I've taken a few boxing lessons at the gym, but I wouldn't last 2 seconds in a real ring. Knowing things isn't the same as understanding them.
Truly spoken, this Mel Caressa is not all-knowing, nor all-powerful. It is important to remember this.
What would a spirit of knowledge need with a pocket realm?
I don't know. I only found accounts of people who used Mel Caressa for information. Nothing about Mel Caressa itself.
I guess when we find it, we can ask it.
Nobody was ever possessed by Mel Caressa before me?
I didn't say that. I said there was no record of it. So maybe you're not the first.
Time's wasting. We have 2 more neighborhoods to deal with.
Yes, we have a path to follow. We shouldn't tarry any longer. We are ready to leave when you are.
So, meeting's adjourned, I guess?
Yes, meeting adjourned.
Alright, let's get going. I'm gonna take Logan
Damn it!
and Mandana.
What? Is everything okay?
Just check the score. The Yanks are down 1 in the 6th inning against the Sox, so no.
You're a baseball fan?
Alright, do we want to go to Brooklyn or
Have you met a
Chinatown?
Cobb family? The order of
Let's go to
religions
Brooklyn.
is Catholic.
Yeah, it does kind of look like him.
Pardon?
KK was talking about that skull painted over there. She says it reminds her of a Trollgate boss monster.
It reminds me of the Barbados Undead Uprising in 1834.
A worm with shades.
I don't want to know, do I?
Most likely not.
Poetry slam. Let's go. I like this graffiti. A majestic illustration of an angel graces this wall.
I traveled up the mountain of glass to the man who looks down upon high. But he sent me away, he gave me a pass. So now I drink coffee and sigh.
She doesn't seem to have much of an audience.
I saw a pink dog by the side of the road. Do you mind? Can't you see I'm... Wait, Mondana? Is that you?
Yes?
Wow, it's been a while, huh?
I am unsure. Do I know you?
Yeah. Don't you remember Havana, 1592?
I must be GI'd. Calliope?
That's me.
You seem changed.
Yeah, you could say that. I'm gonna sit down. Come join me. We've got like a billion things to catch up on.
Wasn't expecting that.
That was unexpected.
Glad to know I'm not alone. You could have introduced us, you know.
Of course. My apologies. I was distracted. That was Calliope. She is a muse.
A muse? Seriously? Like ancient Greek stuff?
Muses are ancient creatures. They can tap into the creation energy of the universe. Very dangerous when summoned. But Calliope seems different, changed, not quite herself. I am eager to speak with her again.
Then let's talk.
I still can't believe it. Of all the times, of all the places. You still with the Unavowed?
Yes, it is good to see you again.
Right back at you. You haven't changed a bit.
That may be, but you have.
Yeah, you could say that. I lost my power.
Really?
Yup. Poof. Gone. I'm not a muse anymore.
How did that happen?
Some lady took it. Hey, you should order a cappuccino. They draw these little heart shapes with the milk. It's amazing.
I'm Momo, by the way.
Hiya. I'm Calliope, although I mostly go by Callie these days.
So you and Mondana know each other.
Are you kidding? Back in Havana, she saved the entire colony.
All I did was cut a painting in half.
Yeah, a cursed painting, one that I inspired the artist to paint.
That was not your fault, Calliope.
Tell that to the soldiers who went insane after looking at it. The creative force is powerful when used by people who don't understand it. I'm glad I'm done with it.
What are you doing here?
It's open mic night. I'm open micing. Been spending all my time taking in the local art scenes. This is my way of giving back.
You're giving back?
Giving back to the creative force, trying to balance the scales. I'm not really good at it, but the point is to try. And freeform poetry is fun.
So long.
Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems.
Thank you.
For some reason, fewer people come here than they used to. So I have the place to myself.
Okay. Let's leave then.
How odd. Calliope seemed so joyful.
Why is that a problem?
It is not a problem. It is merely different.
Let's climb this.
She does not act like the Calliope I knew. I would highly suggest not climbing the drain pipe. Perhaps I could be of use instead?
Alright, buzzkill. I don't really know why I've climbed the drain pipe. I don't see anything to do up here. This is probably for later.
A bracing climb, but I am unsure of the purpose.
Let's see where else we can go.
So, KK and I went to the North Woods earlier.
Whatever for.
Just to check. We wanted to see if your dad's spirit passed over. We didn't see anything, so I assume he's okay.
Father is...
Looking good there, Junie.
No, it's not right yet.
Of course it isn't.
The young woman watches her child with a smile on her face. Get out of the rain, kid.
Hey, nice to see I'm not the only crazy one out here tonight.
That's us, just a bunch of crazies.
Well, at least I've got a reason. I'm only out here because the little boss here wants to draw.
Why is she drawing in the rain?
Little June here got inspired. What can I say? I tell her no when she screams all night, so I give her a half hour and we're both happy. Besides, she has a talent. I need to encourage it. Somebody else is gonna.
Couldn't she use a pen and paper?
Seriously? That would be, like, the logical thing. You ever try using logic with a kid? It just makes them dig in their heels even more.
Is that right? I'll have to remember that.
You have kids?
Oh, no. Well, kind of. It's complicated.
Right. None of my business. Sorry.
I'm Momo, by the way. This is Mandana and Logan.
Nice to meet you. I'm May Stein.
So, how long have you been out here?
It's been 2 hours, I think. I'm sure June will get tired any minute.
Seems to be inspired by the Muse. See you around.
See you around. If you guys want to do any more chatting in the rain, feel free.
What are you drawing?
I don't know. It's not finished yet.
That chalk won't last long in the rain.
I know. That's what makes it good.
I took pictures, don't worry. What?
Nothing. You don't get it. It's okay.
You shouldn't talk to your mother that way.
Excuse me, but I'll be the judge of that.
I want to focus, please.
Oh, goodness. Hi there, I'm Momo.
Junie, answer the lady.
Hi.
Wouldn't you rather draw inside?
No, this is better.
Better?
Yes.
Seriously, you should go home. Come back when it's dry.
Just 5 more minutes.
See you around, June.
Bye.
Let's go this way. Oh, a ghost. Oh, and a vision.
You have called and I have answered. But I feel no creative desire within your soul. Inspiration will not help you.
Oh, I have plenty of inspiration to go around.
I don't understand. If inspiration is not what you seek, then why seek me out? Now what do you want?
Me? No, I have something for you.
What do you mean? Stay back.
Was that? Yes. That was Calliope. It could be no one else.
You think so? The woman in the poetry club sounded, perky.
I am positive. It was Calliope. The way she used to be. You have recovered? Good. Let us move forward.
Ghosty. Have at it, Logan.
Hey, mister, could we talk to you for a sec?
Hey, it's been a while, hasn't it?
A while.
Oh, wait, no, you're not her.
I'm not?
Jesus, not you.
Oh, you mean KK?
She can talk for herself.
Yeah, believe me, I know.
Who is her?
So who did you mistake KK for?
Huh?
When we first met, you thought KK was her.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, of course you don't.
Ask what he's doing here.
So what are you doing out here?
I'm working.
Working? Like maintenance work or something?
Something like that.
You're not gonna get any more specific than that?
Don't see why.
Ask about the sculpture.
So what is this thing here?
Thing?
This metal thing. Looks like some kind of modern art.
Sorry, I don't see anything.
It's not exactly hard to miss, man. It's kind of huge, and it's right here.
No, I don't see anything. Sorry.
Ghosts are real annoying. What's your name?
So I'm Logan Brown, and you already met KK. Who are you?
It's not important. Not really.
Of course it's important. It's your name.
No, it's not. The work needs to stand on its own. Attaching a name to it just diminishes it.
The work?
You mentioned the work. What work?
The work. The art. The everything. It all has to come out somehow, otherwise you might as well die.
So you're an artist.
Me? I suppose. I want to be. I'm learning every day.
Alright, we'll leave you. What's this? A piece of leather is caught on the metal. Get it. Get it. No. Alright, let's go back.
Don't you think it's time we head home, Junebug?
5 more minutes.
Fine. 5 more minutes.
You two have fun.
No, I'm not asking Madonna that.
Pardon?
Nothing. KK just wants to know if you ever met a troll.
A troll? Of course not.
See, KK? No such thing.
On the contrary, trolls only gather in Eastern Europe. They rarely make their way here.
I see.
Go in this bakery.
Got some wet ones here, Chipman.
Huh? Oh, hey. Welcome and stuff.
Jesus, Chipman. Wasn't for me, you wouldn't sell anything.
Let's talk to him first.
Evening, folks.
Did anyone die by the Prospect Park Amphitheater? Get right to it.
Seriously, where have you been? Some idiot set himself on fire, built some weird metal altar to do it on, too. The weird thing? He did it in the middle of the night. No witnesses. Some poor jogger found him the next morning.
That's awful. It must have the folks around here spooked.
Spooked? You don't know this neighborhood. No, they're fascinated. He's like some kind of local folk hero now.
A folk hero.
Yeah, the folks who live here, they think it's some kind of, I don't know, artistic statement or whatever. But you ask me, he was just a nut.
Can you tell me anything else about the man who died in the park?
Sorry, but why are you so interested?
Just the way you told the story. It made me interested in learning more.
You really think so? Thanks. That means a lot. Still can't tell you anything, though. My captain would kill me if I blabbed the sieves.
This place is really colorful.
I know. Chipman's got the art bug. Guess you gotta know your market. The food's still the best, though. Can't argue with quality. I just wish he'd, focus.
You seem to really like these bagels.
Best in the city. Try 'em. Seriously. Chipman's an artist. A real one. Rainbows or no rainbows. Not that anyone would know it. The guy knows nothing about promoting himself.
How was it an artistic statement?
I don't know. What else could it be? This frickin' neighborhood. Draws them in like flies in honey.
Draws in what?
Artists. They've been coming out of the woodwork, causing all sorts of trouble. Forget the drug dealers. It's the artists you gotta worry about.
Are the artists really that bad?
You have no idea. Just last week, in this very spot, I had to drag some guy out in cuffs. It was this writer on his laptop. His battery ran out of juice, so he freaked. Smashed his laptop against the table, then started punching people. I wish I could say it was an isolated incident, but it's been happening all over the neighborhood.
Thanks.
Stay
See
dry
you
out
around.
there.
Huh? Oh, hey, you want something? I'm kind of busy.
Shouldn't you be busy serving me?
I am serving you? What more do you want?
Hey, Chipman, you got paying customers. You want to stay open or what?
Fine. Sorry.
I swear to God, you'd be on the street if it weren't for me.
I get it. Yeesh. Anyway, what can I do for you guys?
Seriously, are you okay? You look exhausted.
I'm fine. I'm working. What else can a guy want?
I'll take a rainbow bagel.
Sure, here you go. That'll be $5. Just eat it slow, okay? And think about it while you eat it.
Do you have anything that's not psychedelic?
Nobody gets it. This is just the way it has to be, okay? Take it or leave it.
Do you know about anyone who died in the park?
Someone died? Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Are you sure you're okay?
Why does everyone keep asking me that? I'm fine.
See you around.
Sure, bye.
I have lived here for centuries and learned a great many things. But I will never understand this city's infatuation with bagels.
You ever eat them with chai?
Good evening to you. You folks seem to be lost. Maybe I can help.
Maybe we could use some help.
I knew it. You're walking the streets in the rain, and yet you stopped to talk to an old man at the side of the road. Nobody with a destination in mind would do that.
That was well deduced.
No, I just read people. It's the old artist in me, I suppose.
What kind of artist are you?
Me? Oh, I was a painter. A past tense, I'm afraid. My muse has long since left me. So now I sit here and talk to fine folks like you.
I heard lots of artists are moving into the area.
Yes, I've seen it. The neighborhood used to house quite a vibrant community of artists. They're all gone now. They got priced out, or they got kicked out, or they died out. I thought I'd be the only one left. But now, look around. The real heart and soul of Brooklyn is coming back. And it is magnificent.
A man set himself on fire on the park sculpture.
I heard. Fascinating.
Fascinating. A man died.
Well, it is. Why there? Why in the middle of the night? The act of immolation is violent, painful. One doesn't do that to themselves unless they want to make a statement. And yet, it was done in the middle of the night. Nobody could see or hear him. So yes, I'd call that fascinating. What was the man trying to say? We'll never know.
Nice to meet you. I'm Momo. This is Mandana and Logan.
Pleasure. Welcome to the neighborhood. I'm Stanley Bates.
So you can help us find direction?
I'm just an old artist watching the world go by. I doubt I'd be any help to you. But if you'd like to stop a while and talk, I wouldn't say no.
What kind of statement does setting yourself on fire make?
As I said, we'll never know. The man was inspired. We never know where it comes from or why it comes. It just is. And that's all we can say about any artistic act. It just is.
See you around. Alright. We'll go and ask June's mom, whose name I've already forgotten because I'm terrible, what she knows about the man in the park. Because I feel like maybe he
How
thought
about I take a
KK
picture of
was
this
June.
to show your dad?
No, it's not right yet. Just 5 more minutes.
Okay, for real this time. Hey,
Do you know anything about the guy who burned himself?
nobody did, right? It was all staged as some kind of statement. That's what everyone's saying anyway.
Did anything happen by the park amphitheater?
It was some kind of performance art, wasn't it? Someone put together an altar in the middle of the night and then lit themselves on fire.
Someone lit themselves on fire? You seem rather calm about that.
Well, it wasn't real, was it? I mean, it couldn't have been. They did it in the middle of the night where no one could see it. If you're gonna make a spectacle, you want people to see it. That's what everyone's saying anyway. Someone put it all together as some kind of statement.
See you around.
See you around.
Alright. I feel like we didn't get a whole lot accomplished in this chapter so far, but I'm going to wrap it up there. And next time we'll go back, talk to Calliope, since something seems to have happened with everyone's inspiration, and see if we can figure out more about the man who set himself on fire. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.